Hello everyone, it's me, Butterfly Spirit, aka Michelle. So guys, today I am basically here to talk about my Reiki level 2 class expectations. So in January, on the 21st of 2018, me and my fiance participated in a Reiki level 2 class. And part of the class, we received an attunement. And then we got some material on, the introduction to Reiki and different stuff like that. So it went pretty good as far as I'm concerned. Um, so Reiki level 2. I have been wanting to take the Reiki level 2 class for quite some time now. A month after it, like in February, I really wanted to take it, like the level 2 class, but we didn't have the money, and we're going through some stuff. So now I'm going to be taking the Reiki level 2 class. You guys may be wondering, how soon are you going to be taking the class? Well, I'm going to be taking the Reiki level 2 class tomorrow. The class I'm going to be taking is going to be taking place between 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. So it's going to be 3 hours. And so, in that 3 hour period, I have some ideas of what could take place, from, my teacher instructor, because I texted her like, I think it was like last week to tell her that I was going to be taking a class and everything. And she said it was going to be pretty great. The great thing about the upcoming class that I'm going to be taking is that there's going to be 2 Reiki masters in the class this time rather than just one. So that's going to be pretty awesome. And I was told we're going to be learning about meditations, like small meditations. We're talking about chakras and stuff like that, which is going to be awesome. In the first Reiki level 1, we didn't talk about chakras. We just talked about keys. Keys could be associated with being chakras. These would be like just the very basic preliminary chakras that Dr. Ursike used, which would have been, let's see, the earth key, the heart key, and then the heaven key. So the heaven key would be up here, which would be like the crown chakra. The heart key would be where the heart chakra is, and then the earth key would be at your feet, basically. So 3 different keys. Could you call it key chakra? I guess you could. For those of you who didn't know, the term chakra actually means wheel, and chakra, the word chakra comes from, I believe it comes from India, and that particular influence, and in the in over there, like in the Middle Eastern part over there and stuff like that. But you could also tie chakra to over there in the area of Asia as well. I've heard chakra, the term coming from India and stuff like that, and in their history and stuff. So I think it's kind of cool and stuff. But around the world, there's different types of there's different types of spiritual practices that exist and stuff like that. And what we may refer to as a chakra could be referred to as something else somewhere else and stuff. So yeah, and a lot of spiritual practices around the world, they refer to energy as different things. Energy could be, the life force. It can be just referred to as energy, chi, ki, just, just all sorts of names, you could refer to it as, God's energy, or whatever, So different people call it by, different things. Some people call it the light, light force or whatever. So yeah, there's just tons of names for energy. So let's get to my expectations of the class. So I will read to you basically a little something that I downloaded from an article well, actually, I have a whole article, and I could, I'm gonna switch it around real quick so you can see what the name of it is. Give me just a second. Right. Yes. So, all right. So I moved around so I can show you guys exactly what's the you know where I'm getting my information from as far as like the information on what happens in the Reiki level 2 class. Okay. All right. So I'm trying to move it up so you guys can see it. It's a white piece of paper. Um, so let me try to turn the light down a little bit so you can see it. All right. So I have an article, and this article is called "The Three Levels of Reiki. What are they, and what do they mean?" And this is the article I'm reading. I downloaded this from off the internet, and basically, I think the article is, I think it's a nice article. It really gives somebody who's interested in, taking Reiki, classes, just information that they could use going into it. Now, what I will say, and give me just a second because I got to switch my camera view back. What I will say, guys, is that in, the Reiki class that you guys may end up taking, if you're interested in, going into Reiki and stuff like that, then, it might be a bit different. Your teacher may teach you Reiki different. Some classes that are out there, sometimes you can take classes over a weekend. So like the first level and the second level, you might be able to take in one class that's offered. In some places, sometimes you will have to take one class and then wait a couple of months and then take the second class and then wait a couple of months, take the third class and stuff like that. In some classes, you might just take one class and, within, like an hour, then take another class, and then an hour, take another class. And it really depends on how your instructor teaches Reiki to you and stuff. The format of how my class is going is basically you could take the Reiki level 1 class, and then after Reiki level 1 class, then you're eligible to take Reiki level 2. Now, for me and my fiance, who happens to go by the YouTube name And1 Your Hero, we took the first class, and, by itself. My fiance wanted to take both the classes together, but things didn't really turn out that way like we wanted to financially. So we just, took the first class, and, it's been some time. It's been a couple months since the last class in January. But, we have practiced using Reiki and stuff. On each other, on, family members and stuff like that. And it can be quite, it can really, test your character to perform Reiki on other people, And, you might be a little afraid, but, you should just go with doing it if you feel like it's something strong to do, and something that can help somebody out there that and stuff. As long as you're providing it in a loving light, then it's good. It can help people. But also something about Reiki is that Reiki energy, the person who you're giving it to, they have to be open to receiving the Reiki energy. If they're not, if they're skeptical in any way, then they will not get the benefits of the energy because they do not accept it. Some people who may not accept it could be Christian people. They may not even want to, or people who follow, the Jewish or the Hebrew, the Israelite faith, or maybe some other, types of organized religion. They may not, follow it or, accept that type of energy because, for people who are Christians, they feel like, only Jesus and only God can provide healing. But with the use of Reiki, anybody can provide healing to other people. Okay. So I just thought that I would get that out there. Now, I know I said I was going to get to what I expect. So I will read to you from this article, which I had showed you, the 3 levels of Reiki. What are they and what do they mean? Particularly for Reiki level 2, the 2nd degree. I'll read to you the little bit about it and go from there. All right, so Reiki level 2. Level 2 is often defined by a focus on practicing Reiki on others, as well as an expanded opening of the energy channels. Additionally, students receive the Reiki symbols in level 2 attunement. The Reiki symbols allow the practitioner to connect more deeply to the universal energy, as well as draw on the qualities that the symbols represent. This includes the ability to provide distance Reiki or sending healing energy to individuals wherever they may be. This symbol also may be used to clear energy blockages across time as well as physical locations. Due to the intensity of the attunement process, some Reiki masters recommend that at least 21 days to a full 3 months pass between the receiving of level 1 and level 2 attunements. Level 1 is required to receive the level 2. However, there are many Reiki masters that combine level 1 and level 2 into a combination class and may teach these over the course of 1 weekend. The level 2 attunement is typically given in one single attunement, where they focus on opening up the central channel even more, with an emphasis on the heart chakra. Typically, level 2 also includes practice in drawing the symbols, invoking their qualities, as well as distance healing. I'm a little tired. I was outside, so that's probably why I yawned a bit. Plus, I haven't had breakfast, and it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so yeah, a little tired. And plus, I went for like a walk, and the walk was like about 45 minutes. That's why I still got my hat on here and stuff. All right, so you guys might be asking, Michelle, what do you expect from your Reiki level 2 class? Well, in addition to what I told you about with, having into Reiki masters and some like some new meditations to help me with performing Reiki and stuff. I expect that, I really want to interact more with the energy, feel more of the energy. When I perform Reiki, I can like see energy and stuff. So that's pretty good, but I want to feel it on a deeper level, like really connect to that energy more. I really want my channels, my energy channels to expand more throughout my body so that I can interact with this energy more on a deeper level, if that makes sense. What else? I just want to be able to feel it more. For me, that's what I want to be able to do. I mean, I can feel the heat of the Reiki and stuff like that, and I can feel the heat of it, but I want to feel more of it, the more of the intensity of that heat energy that I'm receiving from the crown chakra going down or whatever. So I really want to be able to feel the energy in my chakras, and I want to be able to feel the energy inside my chakras and going throughout my body. I really want to be able to feel that. I really think that would really cement it for me. The Reiki level 2 energy, if you practice Reiki very often, then, you can feel, that warmth and stuff like that from the chakras in your hands being opened up and stuff. That in itself is awesome, and it is good to get a start. Now, at first, when you start Reiki level 1, you may not, you may start off feeling something, like feeling stuff in the class, but then when you get home, you may not feel anything and stuff. So you have to keep practicing Reiki, because when I first got out of the Reiki level 1 class, I thought, man, okay, I felt it in class. Is there something wrong with me? And the thing is you have to keep practicing Reiki in order to get the benefits and stuff. Reiki itself, it is something that I believe is something that mm, it can, help you in your life. It can help you with healing in certain areas. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to cure you all at once. It may take, different applications of Reiki in order for you, different sessions of Reiki to get the benefits, but it can help you. Reiki can put you in a calm state. I mean, essentially, when you're doing, self Reiki, you are essentially meditating, and you are repairing different parts of your body and stuff like that. So, and you're also, helping your chakras, balancing them, making sure they're doing well. But meditation also helps too, in addition to doing Reiki and stuff. I think they work hand in hand and stuff. Um, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I like. I'm seriously thinking that I want to feel from, the Reiki. I think I want to feel like I'm advancing with Reiki. And what I mean is, like, I want to feel that there's a difference between the Reiki level 1 energy and the Reiki level 2 energy. Now, it will take me some time after I get my Reiki level 2 attunement. It will take, some time for me to feel the transformation, but it will happen. I'm confident that it will. Reiki level 1, I was told that, the amount of energy, like, you get like you get attuned to the energy first, but you can only, you may only feel like a small amount of energy, like that of um like basically like um basically like a trickle down, essentially. I mean, there's a lot of energy above you, but then it goes down through your body, and it trickles through your energy channels, which would be small. Okay. And you got energy channels all over your body and stuff that will be tiny, just like, straws, right? But in Reiki level 2, I was told by my instructor that, your energy channels will expand. Okay. So now you will be able to take in more life force energy. Um, and with taking that in, that means that, you can use, it can raise, your vibration more, and help you to be more in tune. So, your energy channels will be um, expanded more. Okay. But my teacher explained it to me like in terms of a light. So she said like Reiki level 1 energy, type of energy you receive would be like, it would be like a night light. It would be an equivalent to that type of energy, okay, that you get from nightlight, okay? If you can imagine a little nightlight, that you might have in your room, or for some people in their child's room or something like that. But Reiki level 2 energy, that is like having that's like a light bulb for the energy. That's like you turn on a light bulb, you flick the switch, you turn on a light bulb or something like that. That might be like in a lamp. That's a lot more energy that you will be able to take in versus that of Reiki level 1 energy that will be like, not light energy, small amount. Reiki level 2, big difference, because it will be like that of a light bulb full of energy. And light bulb can generate a lot of energy. Now Reiki level 3, that energy, that's like a floodlight. That's huge, if you, and I would say floodlight, I would say more like a lighthouse light or a searchlight, that type of energy, that just huge amount. But I'm going to be receiving Reiki level 2 energy, which will be like a light bulb. So it'll be enough to, like a light bulb is, bright enough to brighten up an entire room, right? Well, nightlight can't do that, but, light bulb, definitely. It can brighten up a room. That's a lot more energy. So, I don't know what to expect when it comes to this expanding my energy channels and all this energy. I don't really know what to expect. I'm a little nervous, but I think I can handle it. If I can handle Reiki level 1, I can handle Reiki level 2. So I think it's gonna go all right. I'm still gonna have the same teacher and stuff. My fiance is gonna be in the class too. And so it's gonna be pretty awesome. He keeps it pretty interesting and exciting and stuff. And I get a chance to ask my teacher some more questions and stuff. Last time I really didn't ask questions, but this time I will ask my teacher more questions and stuff. And I like the fact that, my teacher did give me and my fiance her number so we can like text her if we have any questions or anything after the class and stuff. I think that's one of the most important things is having a spiritual teacher who is really willing to answer any questions you have, not just in class but outside of class too. That's the sign of a good teacher. Okay. So you know I'm just expecting, more great things. Now, it is interesting. After I was attuned to Reiki for level 1, I did, in fact, happen to land a job after that, which was interesting. I'm not telling y'all to expect anything big like that, but, Reiki can expand your awareness and help you become aware of things that maybe you weren't aware of and stuff. As long as you're open to the energy and stuff like that, then you can get somewhere with things and stuff, I think. But I'm not saying, it's going to make everything stupendous happen in your life. But it can make you more aware of things and help you to learn things and to be pulled in the right path for what you have to do and stuff like that. Okay? Alright guys, so thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Feel free to comment on this video if you have any questions for me or anything like that. I am going to be making a follow-up video about what happens in the class and like the after effects and different stuff. This might be different videos and stuff. So yeah, guys. Thank you guys for spending some time with me. I really appreciate it. Feel free to comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to, follow me on my spiritual journey. And, some of the, different types of concepts that I talk about, which happens to be, how spirituality impacts real life and, how, the process of adapting to spirituality, can really, affect you on the real, like, the real, as far as your real life is concerned, okay, and your real life experiences. Because a lot of people have this assumption that when you get into, spirituality, and I want to say this, spirituality has been around for a long time. It's been around for as long as people have been around. And so, with spirituality, it's not something where you could just say that you are spiritual or something like that. I mean, some people say it, but they're not really spiritual. With spirituality, like true spirituality, if you're walking down the path, it's really something where you actually, you incorporate it in your real day-to-day life, and you take part in these spiritual practices, and stuff. And I'm gonna say, being an expert in spirituality doesn't mean that you have to be, know everything about it. You could have just been doing things for a long time and practicing it, practicing different things for a long time, like meditation or lucid dreaming, astral projection, psychic abilities, or whatever. I mean, there's many different avenues to spirituality that are, out there and stuff. And I think with spirituality, the more you go into it, the more you learn the truth about your reality, the people around you, and different things like that, which helps you to live a better and happier life. So, thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye. Don't forget to comment if you like, and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have lots of videos on my YouTube channel about a lot of different things. A lot of real life, adult concepts, grown concepts, and stuff like that. Because, we're all in real life. We're all going through it. And sometimes we need advice on, different things and stuff. And I want to show you guys how, me and sometimes my fiance is on videos, how we interact, how we interact and have interacted with, spirituality and even organized religion when we were a part of organized religion. So thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.